Hello, all you Wookiee warriors out there. How are you guys doing today? So, like I said, I'm going to be doing a painting video because I don't know how to stream, and right now my OBS is giving me a little bit of trouble. So you guys going to notice there's going to be a black bar on the side of the screen. I can't really do anything about that. I got it as big as I could. I don't know why. I was gonna have on the sidebar like a little bit of a background from the gameplay. Not actually playing a game, just like having it in the background, so you guys have something cool, like a cool border. But I can't get it to go. So, yeah. I'm still new to OBS, so I'm pretty sure I touched or clicked on something that's causing that. So, Austin's gonna hate me now. Well, he won't hate me, but he'll be a little bit upset because he works very hard to get it done. Um, but anyway, here we go, guys. So this is what we're going to be painting. My grandmother got this for me many years ago, and she never got around to giving it to me. So I actually went out and picked up the colors right here. So let's go ahead and get these out of there. I hope you guys can hear me okay. The mic, it shows that my mic is picking me up pretty good, so that should be good. Really should have brought a knife or something. We'll just destroy the box. That's fine. I also want to point out. I also want to say that this was also prompted by another streamer. I really enjoy her work. Nerdy Nikki. So if you get Nikki, if you watch this, you're awesome. Thank you for inspiring me. I'm just gonna throw it on the floor because I'll pick it up later. I don't know what these are. I think they're paint, but I don't know if we're gonna use those. The reason I picked these up, guys, is because I'm used to using these. I just hope we have enough paint in here to actually go and do the whole sculpture. And I actually hope my table's big enough, because it's the only table I kind of have. Because I don't want to do this on my desk for a couple of reasons. This is a very nice computer, a very nice equipment, and I don't want to get it ruined. So we're going ahead and put our paints here. I think one of these had... Oh yeah, perfect. Is there a darker brown though? Yes, there is. Alright. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with the back here. And I'm thinking about taking this and just making all this right here brown. Maybe to like do it like a light green for this all the way around. And then for this, obviously, well, I don't know if I'm going to actually change the color for this. Maybe actually I'll make a red, like red oak. So let's go ahead and get started. I actually also have my water right here, so we can be cleaning our brushes. I think since we're going to be doing basically this, we're going to use the big brush. So let's go ahead and move the table a little bit closer for me. And we'll go do this. If I can get these to open. It's been a very long time since I've painted here, guys, so I'm not expecting this thing to be a masterpiece. Okay, here we go. Alright. Go ahead and mix it around. Alright. I used to do this a lot, guys, when I was very young. So I'm going to be talking much more about my life on this than previously. So let me get this out of the way. So when I was with my grandmother at her house, she did have game consoles. But she didn't always have. We didn't always Like, I personally never wanted to always hang out and with my cousins. I'm not saying I didn't want to hang out with my cousins, but I never wanted to just play video games. So I wanted to, I was there for my grandmother. So my grandmother would start getting me these sculptures, um, so that I can could hang out with her and I can just do something fun. So it wasn't just me. She did this for. She did this for all the all the grandkids. You don't need a lot on your brush. I just had a lot on my brush because I was mixing the paint. Um, so she would also come up with these little ink blot plastic um, things that you had to like put in the oven or something like that to dry, and they would be like little see-through paint fixtures. So that was really nice. She also, I don't know if they sell. Actually, they still sell them. I just went to the store. They just make them really small and irritating. Um, okay, so now we're getting onto the feathers. So we're probably not gonna go any further than this. Um, like I said, guys, I'm pretty rusty at this. I haven't done something like this in many years. Um, but I'll probably do another one like this next week. It's gonna be smaller in scale. I just bought an owl. It's technically a piggy bank, but I figured it'd be a nice thing to paint. Um, so yeah, that was kind of how I got into this. I just got out of it because this more and more things just kept on popping up, and I never just had a chance to sit down and relax and paint. Um, and I always attended. I shouldn't say I always attended, but I was more procked when I saw Nikki doing her stuff. Um, Now you can go with any way you want with these. Um, as you can see, the color dries really fast, and it's looking really nice. Let's actually do some touch up right here. This the little paint get on this the one border that I'm gonna probably put some kind of green on there. It ain't gonna matter. It's gonna be covered up pretty soon anyway. It's very light. I just want to make sure we get as close to it as possible. Oh yeah, this is looking real nice. All right. And I don't really have an artsy side of me. This is about it. This is as much as art styles I can get. My sister was the one who was more into art and drawing. I'm not really all that good. Like, if you guys want me to, I can show you some drawings I've done. I can show you guys either on Discord or Twitter. Like, if you guys remember the stream where my buddy Austin was doing his art challenge. that's about the scope of my art skills. Like I'm better at drawing like swords and um, crosses. That's about best I'm good at. Um, but more importantly, I think what prompted me more so to start doing stuff like this is because something I really wanted to get into again, but I just didn't have the time and resources to get into it. So but I just went, like I said, I went to Walmart and I was at this place called Michael's, which is like the arts store around us. And they used, last time I was there was like 5-10 years ago, like yeah, about 10 years ago. And they used to have all kinds of sculptures like this one. They're really cool and really nice to paint. I went there and they have just stuff for Christmas, so I might next time, probably in December, I'll pick up a few of those and we'll do like 3 to 4 of those a week, or 3 or 4 of those throughout the month for Christmas. Because I really want to get back into this, just painting and just relaxing. I like video games, I really do. But sometimes I think people forget that we didn't always have video games. We didn't always have the time. I would say time. We didn't have video games for the longest time. I remember like our first console was a Nintendo, but that was not the went out there like, oh, my kids need a Nintendo. We gotta get them something. No, that was something my parents had. Yeah, my parents had that Nintendo. I think it was like right after my sister was born. And we just kind of started playing on it. But I think this is turning out really nice. I mean, we only just started, but I think it's turning out very nice. Now we're gonna, like right here, we're gonna do brown still, but we're gonna do it with a smaller brush because this one's meant for like bigger strokes. I do have the smaller brushes like right here for detailing, but I think we'll be fine with the brushes we already have out for now. And like, even though I'm probably gonna make this red, I might actually see if we have any black on here. I'm pretty sure we do. Just kind of bring out that woodsy look, or maybe I'll touch it up with some brown, maybe. So letting you guys know this ahead of time. This will probably be a long video. Actually, I forgot to turn my timer on again. I did have a timer app. I just keep on forgetting to turn it on. There's another reason why I just refused to paint this for a while. I don't know how much I talked about this, guys, but my grandmother passed away last year. Yeah. I'm not trying to make a sad story, this video going all sad and whatnot, but I just didn't want to paint this. I wanted it just left the way it was for a while. I know my grandmother probably would have wanted me to paint this, but I just couldn't bring myself to paint it. I just wasn't ready. And now I'm a little bit more ready to do this. which is why I'm trying to take my time with it and not rush it. I was initially going to start this at noon or 1 o'clock, but it's the time I got home, it was like 1 o'clock. So, but you know, I think we got plenty of time to get the video out and done. Alright, now we're starting to get into like the trickier parts of this. I always find like dabbing whatever paint you have in here so it gets into those cracks. A very good idea before you go and wash out your brush. And look at that. Look how nice this is turning out. Just a little bit, just a little work we've done. It looks like it's coming out very nice. Go ahead and let's just let that brush sit there for a bit. Let's see. Here we go. So this will be same kind of brush. It's just smaller than the big one we were using, because I want to start trying to get around some of those trickier spots. And when I was at the store, I was like, "Is this going to be good for ceramic statues?" And she's like, "Yeah, that'll be fine. But you might want to put like a." She wanted to see. That's the thing about art stores, is they'll try to get you to buy more. Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, I used to work retail. I get it. But she's like, "Well, you might want to protect against water." The thing is, I'm not going to be putting this anywhere where there's anywhere near water. Not unless I take a bucket of water and pour it on it. So, also, I have my buddy Dom's stream up. Also, and I'm not I shouldn't say I'm watching. I'm going in between a little bit. But I'm focusing mainly on this. And I know my buddy Austin's at work, so I know he may not be able to watch this. But if Amber actually watches this as well, they actually inspired me to go outside the box and do this too. Alright, so we're good. We're gonna wait to do all this right here. Actually, it's alright if your brush is wet and get some paint. Trying to figure out where the wood ends. I'm trying not to get that anything on that feather, because that's going to be an entirely different color. Like, I'm thinking each feather will probably be a different color, especially the eyes. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the eyes. I'm thinking this one will be blue. This one will probably be green, because I want to make this as realistic as possible. And I might go with maybe a different color of green, like blue-green, if I have it, from one of the eyes. Yeah, I think that's about it. For that. I'll probably end up making a vlog, me talking about my grandmother. maybe. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna if I want to do that video just yet. Matter of fact, I think my grandmother probably got this at a rummage sale. And by no sense in the means, guys, I'm an artist. None. I am absolutely not an artist. If you ask me to tell the difference between which brushes and what does what, I'm probably going to tell you that one's small, that one's big. That's probably the honest God's truth of what it would mean. I don't know the technical sides of it. I'm just like, okay, this one will probably work. It's smaller. I'm thinking about the since this is a bear. I know I'm already using brown, but I think there's like a lighter brown. I'm gonna use that for. Well, this is a lion, I think, not a bear. This one's a bear, so I'll probably use a lighter brown for this one, and probably like some kind of orange for this. Like maybe like a. Maybe like all of it just orange, and the eyes will. I don't know if I'm actually gonna paint the eyes any different color. Because technically, the thing that he's using as a headdress, because they're chieftains, I think. Another thing I want to point out is I'm wearing a junkie shirt, because I don't think you guys ever see me wear this. There's a good reason why. It has holes in it, but I figured, if I'm gonna be painting, it's probably the best idea to wear a junkie shirt. I thought about actually streaming this again. I don't know if I mentioned it. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know how Nikki does it. I don't know if I have to be a certain part on my. If I have to be at a certain point in my channel. Again, like I said, guys, I'm having some issues with my Xbox because, like I said, I was gonna have some background on the side because you guys wouldn't really be seeing much of the gameplay or hearing it because I would turn off the audio. It'd just be there for background purposes. All right. I think we're just about done. We just have one more section to paint. I'm surprised we have this paint lasts as long as it has. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, I think that's part of the headdresser. We don't want to be painting that. And I'm not going to say I was really good, but I like to think I was pretty good at this. Maybe I can find a store somewhere that's local that still sells ceramic statues like this. But I think they're just dying out. To be honest with you, stuff like this, I think people are not buying into anymore. Which I think is a shame, because this is really, to me, this is really fun. This is nice, relaxing. You just turn off your brain, talk for a little bit. Well, typically I wouldn't be talking. I'd just be doing it. But this is YouTube. You need to, in my opinion, I'd rather talk for the whole video. Man, this part down here is real tricky. But, I mean, whatever makes you comfortable. If you're good at pottery, make pottery. If you're good at doing painting and making a painting, paint. If you're really good at anything, it doesn't have to be painting. If you're good at doing a craft, go for it. Heck, if painting is your passion, or not painting, but cooking is your passion, you really love cooking, well, go cook. I want to see you guys cook me something. Alright, we got a little bit here to do. And I think we're just about done with the wood portion of it. And that's probably another nice thing about doing something like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. And just let your creativity run wild sometimes. Just like, oh, I want it to look like this. Oh, this should look like this. Okay, so now, before we start on the top, we're going to go ahead and take care of this big oak part. So we're going to go back to our brush, and we're going to close this up because we're not going to need this for a while. Let's see what kind of reds we got. You know what? I kind of like this red. It's kind of oaky looking, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. Make sure we have no more paint in here, right? Ooh, that looks real nice. Oh, yeah. I love the way that looks. Really spread it thin. Oh, wow. I love this. I think this is going to turn out really nice, guys. I don't even think I'm going to need to put any highlights in it. I think it'll look fine just the way it is. Another thing I'm thinking about doing... Actually, give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to close my door. Another thing I was thinking about doing, and this is more prompted by my buddy Austin, because many years ago, I think I talked about this once, but I'm going to talk about it again. We were at a bar, right? That was a friend outing. And they had karaoke. And Austin's like constantly telling me, Ryan, go up there and sing us a song. I'm like, no, I cannot do this. It's like, you're gonna do this. I'm like, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. I won that battle, by the way. I won that argument. But, I regret it. Oh, shit. I gotta remember, I'm not on a... This is not the most sturdy table, but it's the only table I can find right now. And it's one of the table, if paint gets on it, I'm not gonna care. love this color. I think this is going to look really nice, guys, once it's done. I'm also thinking about, if I can find them, I'll probably take some pictures and post them on Twitter, and I'll do requests for you guys. If you guys like one, I will buy it. I'll give you guys plenty of time to look at it and vote. Oh yeah. Yes, 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 yes. This is good. So I don't think this is supposed to be a rock. I think this is supposed to be a tree. But we already used brown up here. So I wanted a nice red oak look. And this is really looking good. And I don't think I'm doing too bad for my first time back at this. In probably like 20 years. That's literally how long it's been since I've probably done these. 20 years. Maybe 15. Point is, it's been a long time, and this is nice and relaxing. Like, I could probably put some music on, but this is just so relaxing enough for me, and so I was so into it that that I don't need music. Just look at that color, guys. Look how nicely it just blends in with what we've already done. Isn't that nice? I'm really liking this. I'm gonna be doing more like these. But really, like I already said, what prompted me to do this was my beverage. There we go. Yes, I'm drinking while I have a paintbrush in my hand, so I'm probably gonna paint on my face. Like I said, Nikki, but it wasn't her first initial stuff. Like the first time I ever watched her channel, she was doing a Crash Bandicoot. What was it? What's the guy's called? What's the guy's name is called? I'm gonna think about it. He does booga booga. I'm gonna say Tinky. The Tinky mask from the video game Crash Bandicoot, and I loved it. And I kept on watching her stuff. Anytime she did art stuff, I immediately tried to watch it. Sometimes I didn't get a chance to watch it because of work, and I have to go to sleep. And that's like the worst thing, because I think when she was doing the nun, I just took my medication and was laying down for bed, and I hear my phone go off. I'm like, what? Who's calling me? Who's texting me? How dare you? And she, I said, Nerdy Nikki is doing, painting the nun from The Conjuring. I'm like, no! But I watched that no matter what. I also watched her. I missed another stream. Not just the nun. Wait, no, I don't think I missed the nun. I'd have to watch. I don't think I missed the nun. I think I missed the mandolin stream. But I'll admit that video, that show, got in my head. That was just a really, really weird show, but in a good way. Because I was doing a load of laundry on the other side, right? And I told this to Nick, and she's like, "You wimp," but she said it like as a joke. But I was doing a load of laundry, and I was so tired that I just forgot where I was for a moment and what was going on around me, and I hear. Well, it didn't sound like that, but I can't make water sounds. I'm sorry. And I forgot that I was doing a load of laundry, and when it gets into that cycle, it shoots out water into the sink on the other side. So, at first, I'm like, what's going on? Who's here? And I just, like, after that passed, I'm like, oh, I'm doing laundry. I think I'm running low on this red. That's another thing. I don't know much about colors, so I don't know what to mix which would get me this color, and I don't have a mixing. I don't have a plastic plate to mix the colors, so I'm just using as much of this color as I can on my brush. I think we just have this one side to finish, and then just like do the board, like the little tiny touch-ups right here. Yep, we're all out. Same. Hang on. Let me try something here. See if this will work. Well, we're all out of that red. So, we're going to have to change reds. I'll have to try to work it in there. I can live with this. Some maple syrup spilled on it. I knew I probably should have grabbed another pack, but I was a little pressed. Time. You know, I'm thinking maybe if we darken it with another red after we do this, maybe it'll work out a little bit better. And we need to put a little more brown on that. I feel like I can make this maybe a darker red. That maybe, just maybe blend the red with whatever color I put on there. That maybe will be okay. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta use what you got. You know? Oh, I think this actually works better. What we'll do is this. Kind of try to blend it in as much as possible. I'm not going to use a lot of it, just kind of trying to blend these colors in. Give it a nice color. I think this will turn out right. Okay. I think we're good. I think we'll be okay. Oops. I'll pick those up later. I don't know if we're going to actually be using those, but... I think that looks pretty nice, don't you think, guys? It's probably going to turn out real nice. So, when we are doing stuff like this, guys, I would, I actually like ideas. Like, I want to keep doing some creative stuff like this. I might see if I can add some brown to this. So I think the fact that I went with the darker color and now I'm giving it another kind of finish. It's making it look real nice. So I might actually go back to the brown for a little bit. Try to darken some of the red. Actually, I think I'm going to do some mixing. Just want to try to darken this color up a little bit, that's all. So while I'm thinking about things to talk about, Death Stranding. I'm kind of enjoying the game. Actually, I should say I am enjoying the game, but I can totally see where it's probably not going to be a game for everyone. Yeah, this is looking really nice. Because there's going to be a lot of walking for you. There's going to be not a lot of action, I think, at the beginning. I think we're going to eventually get into some action. But, for a while, you're just going to be running packages and running back. I don't know the premise of that game yet. The reason I'm saying this, because it's very confusing at the very beginning. Like, you're not going to know what's going on. Like, I still have questions. I don't know what's going on, why this stuff is happening. There's just a lot of unanswered questions that need to be answered, and I don't feel like Kojima is like doing that on purpose, but I think he wants people to actually play the game before, saying, well, this game sucks, or the story is crap, stuff like that. I don't think anyone would say the story's crap, because I know Kojima, there's a lot of people who love Kojima. I personally, the only time I played a Konami game was when I played Metal Gear Solid and Castlevania. Oh, come on, go in there. The problem is I'm now just running out of brown too, so I definitely probably should have picked up another one of these. Well, I think we're just about done with this part. I know the back probably didn't turn out as much as exactly how I wanted it, but you know what? I'll go with it. Because that, to me, that doesn't look too bad. Got a nice mixy red color. I don't mind that. Alright, so next we're going to work on is this little bit right here. And for that, we're going to grab some actually smaller brushes. If I can figure out how this opens. Okay, oh, okay. I think, yeah, okay. Alright, it's a little tricky, but okay. Just want a smaller... Yeah, we'll try with this one. Alright, so I'm thinking for this, we're going to go with a green. I just don't know which green I want. So I don't want it dark. Like dark. I just want it nice and like a lighter green. So, you know, I'm looking. I like this one. I don't know if you guys can see, but I like this color. This one right here. So we have just two of them. So we should be okay with color. And during this part, I might be a little quiet because I really like to concentrate on this portion because it's very small, very tricky. Yeah, but I do like the green. I think I made a good choice on the green. What do you guys, well, I keep on forgetting I'm making a video, not streaming it. Alright. Well, I don't think I want to do this one green. No, I think I will. I think I will keep it green. Just because all the other colors we're going to be putting with it, I don't want to mix and match too much, or have colors matching each other. Because this one is, well, actually, hang on. Because that one's a tiger, so we're going to be using. Nah, we'll just keep it green. Let's keep it simple. I'm going to use that for a face, so I don't know if I want to do that. I got a little bit on the head. It's okay. Sometimes you make mistakes. Not big ones, but it's alright. So I actually see that I've missed some spots, so I'm gonna go backtrack and get those done real quick with our little touch-up brush. Yeah. This is gonna be nerve-wracking. So every time I move my chair, I'm hitting the table. This is gonna be as good as I can get it for now. If I ever get more brown paint, I'll definitely work on that. Besides, I think it's okay to have a little bit of white, you know. Alright, we're not doing too bad. Let that sit there. Let's do the horns. Those horns are not going to take me too long to do. What brush do I want to use for the horns? No, I think we'll go with this. I do want to use a gray. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go with darker gray or a lighter gray. No, let's see the darker gray. See how that looks. Oh, I think we made a good call. I think we made a very good call. We'll use the lighter gray for the feathers. You know, that's the nice thing about art is that you can just go ahead and experiment a lot. You know? really more so like, what do you envision? It doesn't have to be accurate. I'm just trying to make this as realistic as possible, you know. Ooh, a little trippy. Alright, that's one horn. I'm thinking maybe doing, well, let's get the other horn done, then we'll worry about doing this part. Oh, that's my problem. I didn't mix them good enough. You know, I wish I had a black. That would be perfect for these right here. You know what I think we're gonna do? We're gonna go dark blue for those little things around it. Another things I like to watch. It's on Netflix. It's called Bob Ross. Everyone I think knows who Bob Ross is, but I like watching his stuff. You know, since I don't have a paintbrush in my hand right now with color, I want to take another sip. Just drying it off. Oh, I think I made a good call. Oh, I missed some spots on his horns. Oh well, we'll go back to it and get it. I think that's gonna be good. I really like how this is turning out. Even though I made a mistake and I have to go back and fix it. What were we doing? Oh, great. Yeah, come here. one's done. Now, I think we're going to go with a lighter gray for the feather. And I'll use this brush. Alright. Oh, we have one over here too. See? Right here. I'm looking at it as it's on camera. It looks starting to kind of really come together. All right. So we do have two feathers up here. I'm actually going to do those in a different color. Trying to figure out what I want to do them with. What will we do one purple? That doesn't look too bad. And why don't we do one in this color? Don't know exactly what this color is called, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, that looks nice. I think that looks nice. I need to do a little bit more touch up with the purple, so So, traditionally, I think this is supposed to be like a brown, but I don't have no more brown. So, I think oh, I think this is black. Let me see if I have a paper plate somewhere I can use. Oh, you know what? I don't need a paper plate. I got this. We'll just use this. You know, gotta use what you got, you know? Yeah, that I was gonna use the paper towel. Yep, it even says black. So I think we're gonna make this little star right here black, and we'll figure out what else we're gonna put in there. So we still have to do the top of the headdress. Ah, finally. Alright. I'll put this. What else? Step in it, because that'd be nice. You have nice black paint on your feet. You know what? I think we'll just go with a dark green for this. Like I said, this won't be, you know, traditional. This is not going to be like, hey, that's not how it's supposed to look. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care how it's supposed to look. This is how I want it to look. You know, if I want, I can mix a little bit of green, some black, to give it that darker green color. And this stuff is already leaking all over the paint, the thing. So, hang on. That's why we have towels on standby. So do not want his forehead all green. Thing is, I'm gonna have to probably make this a dark color though. Just cover that up. Dark color. I'll do green. I'm trying to stay away from the yellows and oranges because I'm going to be using some of that for down here. But you know what? Let's go with orange. I don't care if I have to reuse a color. For that, we're going to need the big boy. Just dry it off a little bit. Yes, I know I'm brushing myself with a paintbrush. But I want to make sure the bristles are as dry as possible when I do this. We'll start in the back. Not bad. I think that looks pretty nice. Once it dries, it'll look a little bit different. I also know we have a little bit of band, right? Headband there, so. Actually, that's not orange. That's actually yellow. And that's fine, because I'll probably use an orange for this. You know what? Let's go ahead and do red. This time we're actually just going to do red. We're not mixing the reds with anything. Just solid, nice little red. we're going to move on to the hair and the headpiece and the little dressing here. And we'll have officially the first head done. I might put my son all the way over there. And then we'll move on to the face, which is going to be easy. Because they actually give me a nice color for the face, which is this one right here. And I think I'm probably going to make the faces all that color. I just want to do the faces last because it's a very small portion. And another thing is I know I could probably just go ahead and do a bunch of different colors. Sorry, I keep on forgetting my camera can't see me all the way back there. We could do a whole bunch of different colors, but the thing is, I'm running low on colors. So I think I'm gonna do this green, this some kind of probably a much gold or yellow. This I'm gonna probably turn red here, and then wait for it to dry, and we'll do this out border here. But here, take a look at this, guys. It's starting to look really nice. I like it. I really like it. So let's go ahead and get the neck piece done. That way we don't have to worry about it. So let's see what this green looks like. My little baby. Where's my little baby brush? Little baby brush. And not to mention, guys, there's another reason why I don't tap into my big creative side of my brain. I used to be pretty active with it, you know. I used to write poetry, and it's not like writing poetry was my poetry was terrible. I don't think it was terrible, but it was probably not the best quality. But it was a big compliment. I started getting compliments from my teachers, and they're saying, "Hey, Ryan, did you write this? You didn't write this, did you? You copied this." I'm like, "No, I wrote it." He's like, "This is amazing. It's really good." So I went to shared it with my family, and they're just assuming that I'm like gothic, even though that's not what the poems were about. And it's kind of a big confidence booster. It actually put a mental block in my head, so I couldn't actually think of poetry anymore. And I think you guys will find I'll probably start reusing certain colors again. one of the things I wanted to do when I grew up, because I wanted to be just like my uncle. He's a pinstriper, and I wanted to do pinstriping. And when I eventually got to the point where I could probably do it, he's like, "Don't do it. It's the market's not good for it anymore." Like even him, he doesn't do pinstriping anymore. He supplements his income by doing plastic protection for cars. Like I walked into his garage one day. He was doing Viper, and those are very fast, very expensive cars. And I need some green because I got some yellow on that. I need dark green. What's this one we used? You know what? I think I'm gonna probably use a lighter yellow because that's just probably what I feel it should look like. So let's look at this. Oh, come on! Thank you. I think we're gonna use this color. That don't look too bad, don't it, guys? I think we're gonna probably keep this yellow, this color on top of his head because I think that's supposed to be his hair. So. Go ahead and open this. Not bad. Although I think I should probably change that because it's not supposed to be hair. I think I'll just put it black. probably touch up in here before we move on to the next head. Which I think this one's supposed to be a lion. So we're going to do here, and then we're going to do the face, and then move on to the next one. Yeah. Alright, guys. Now it's time to move on to the head. What was the colors? Ah. So this is the color I'm going to be using for the faces. Right here. And we'll probably get like some kind of color over here for his eyebrows, but just right now, I just want to get that face done. And I need I need the paint to dry a little bit before I can actually do more detail. It's getting there. So once the paint dries a little bit more, I'll probably do some more touch up. I think it's looking good, guys. It's coming together real nice. Very colorful. We're gonna be doing this one next, and then this one. I'm looking at the time. I might actually be a little late on the stream because I usually start about 5:30. So it might be actually 6 o'clock because I can't stream while my video's loading. So I probably should have started this at noon. I'm sorry, guys. But I think most of these other ones are going to be pretty easy to paint because I'm just going to go with a nice orange over here because I don't think that's supposed to be his hair. I think that's just supposed to be the headdress. And then this one, I think there is some hair right here. But this one's going to be a bear, so it's going to be a little bit brown. So, but I'm going to have to reuse the brown because the brown that I was going to use for the bear is gone. So, yeah. It's fine. I mean, it really is fine. So, while we wait for that part of the... You know, hang on. I'm going to change my... one of my directions of my fans over here so this will dry a little bit faster. This will be a chance to pick up these brushes that fell. And besides, it's a good thing I got to walk around a little bit. Oh, I don't know what it is with my chair, but the hydraulics on it are terrible. Like I'll be sitting there and go, ding, 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 ding. But eventually I'll probably get a new, different chair. I want to get my mom her chair back, eventually. I hope you guys can't hear the fans in the background. Hang on. Yeah, you're probably hearing the fans in the background. I can hear the mic. I can see the mic picking it up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to make this painting go dry a little faster. So let's go ahead and get started on the lion. We'll use this one. The only thing I'm going to probably hold off on is the nose. So that's going to be black on both of these animals. And I have a nice crisp orange, which I'm going to use right here. So the thing is, I'm not going to actually do anything in the eyes because there's no eyes in this thing. So it's all going to just be nice orange. And I'm actually going to also pull up my Discord. Alright, guys. I'm sorry you guys heard me typing a little bit. Alright. Okay, that's a feather, so we're not going to paint that orange. The nice thing is the face up top is almost dry. Again, guys, I'm sorry you're hearing the fan. I'm actually going to turn my mic down a little bit so it's not overbearing. Alright. That should be better. Paint dries really fast, though. That's nice. Alright, so now I need to get my black out and do the nose. Black. No, I'm thinking since I'm doing, I'll wait till the main colors are done. That looks about right. Alright. This looks yummy enough to drink, right? Just kidding. Don't drink water that you've cleaned your brushes in. Please don't. Um, okay, I guess we're going to do the face now. We'll use this one. The really tricky part of doing this is trying not to overdo what you've already done. So you don't mix those colors or go over the colors you don't want that you don't want to go over. Alright, face is done for now until it's dry. And this one, I think, yeah, this part is dry, so we're going to actually go ahead and do the eyes for this one. A little one. There he is. So, I think we're going to do that one a dark, lighter dark blue, I think. Here. I think we're going to do it this one. I was going to do a dark blue, but I think we're just going to do a light blue for his eyes. And we'll probably go over this with some more brown to get some of the parts that I'm painting over a little bit. This side's not dry yet. So this is the top part, guys. I want to show you guys the top. I think it looks really nice. Doesn't that look cool? I mean, it kind of looks like his eyes are glowing in the camera, but it looks really cool. Oh, sip my soda. I don't know. I think we might get this done before 5:30. Alright, so now I'm going to move down to his necklace. Now, I already did the green one here. I think we're going to do his necklace purple. this is a darker purple. Yes, it is. That's what I want. So I'm going to get my little brush back. This one's a little bit trickier. Up. There we go. Oh, that's not dry. We're going to call this one done for now. I do have to do a little bit of a touch up on that. Alright. So, I think the next thing we're going to do is paint this little thing right here. Let's see, what color should we do? Let's do it this color. I mean, I already know we used this kind of up top, but I think this color will really go well with the orange we already selected and put on the piece. And I do need to touch up again on the part, so Alright, so we have this left for the mid piece, and then when it officially dries, we'll have to touch up again on the faces. Well, at least on this one, because I know the eyes are not going to be just right just yet. So, I think we were the light gray for the feathers. I'm just going to keep on with that trend. The only reason I did these ones up here a little differently because I don't want to do everything gray. I think that looks pretty good. So as soon as the face, looks like the face is practically dry, we're going to go ahead and do the eyes green. Alright, we're going to do it the darkest green I can possibly find. This is really coming together nice, guys. Alright, what's the... Okay, clean. Okay, this one's actually the darkest I can find. Yeah, so... let's do it. Still too mucky. That works. Alright. I do have a little bit more touch up to do on some of this plate, some of this. For odd reason, the face is not drying the way I want it to do it, but we're going to have to do touch up on it eventually. Luckily, we still have this whole bottom portion to go for. Very important to clean your brushes. I thought I had it all clean, but some of that green decided to stay. Alright, I got it. Alright, so now I think that this is kind of dry enough for me to do the touch up again. So I need this color back. If I can open it. Oh, for Pete's sake. I swear they made these child-proof. There we go. Alright, his eyes look much better. I am much happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and touch up these eyes a little bit. Much better. Alright. Well, guys, we are officially down to the bottom. I know this is probably a very long video. For those of you guys who are going to be watching this, thank you guys so much for watching the whole thing. I'm just taking a small break. That's all. For watching the whole thing, you guys are absolutely amazing. And you guys keep pushing me forward. Keep making me think of more things to do. So I feel we're going to get this bottom half done pretty quickly. That's why I'm just doing this now. I'll probably say this again at the end of the video. But I hope you guys are all enjoying the video. And I'm surprised I'm doing as well as I am because I didn't really sleep much. Then again, I wasn't really all that tired because I had 14 hours of sleep yesterday. 14! I don't sleep that long. I must have really been tired. Alright, break over. Let's get back to work. So, I don't know what I'm going to do for the bear because we used up all the brown. The dark brown I was going to use, we used it all up. So, I'm going to cheat a little bit. And I'm going to go and look up color mixtures. Dark brown. If you create a shade of brown by mixing blue or orange, you can change it to a hue slightly, adding other color, for example, to create warmer brown, red mixture. To create a dark brown or a murky brown, you could add purple or green. Okay. So if that's what we're going to be doing, to add a dark purple, dark brown, I don't know how I'm going to do this. These colors are not exactly built for mixing. Use this. Yeah. Take a big glob of purple. I'm not going to be using purple much except for mixing now. Okay. We got a nice little blob. Grab our what we're using for brown. Just kind of mix it in. far I'm making a light purple. Alright, let's try adding some black. That's not working. I guess we'll just make it black. I was gonna plan on making it purple, but you know what? I'm not. I can't mix the colors right. So we are just going. I don't want to waste my brown because I need that for the face. So we're just gonna go ahead and do some more. Go ahead and squirt some more black in here. Mix it up real good. And do this. We're just gonna make it a black bear. That's fine. That is fine. We'll just make it, like I said, we're gonna make it a black bear. No problem. You get, like I said before, you gotta make do with what you got. If you run into a problem, adapt. So. But you know, just to bring this out a little bit, I might put some white in his eyes. Just so it's not like pitch black. And I'll probably make the nose a simply color because now since we're using black and that's what I was going to use for the nose, we'll figure something out. You know what? I just thought of it. We'll make the nose either pink or red. Mainly because we need a color that's going to bring out the black. Or kind of mix with it, I guess you could say. And I know there's bears out there that have pink noses. So. Alright, we're getting pretty close to touch-up time, so time to switch over to the smaller brush, which is this one. Probably should have just streamed this, but I didn't know how to do it. Alright. It's time to wash our color. I don't know what I'm going to do for the border yet, but I'll figure something out. And I'm going to need to get my white. Oh, freak, I forgot I haven't even opened this yet. And that will be when the paint dries on that. So, we're going to put this off to the side a little bit. And I think we'll go with this pink. So I think that looks actually pretty good, guys. Actually, one eye is actually dry, so we're actually going to switch off to the white now. I just don't like it being all black, so I'm just going to try to touch it up with a little white. That'll work. All right. Now we just need to do the headdress a little bit and probably finish painting that up. So I'm going to go ahead and do the headdress first. Actually, I probably should not have either one. Because we're gonna, after we do the headdress, we're going to do the leather and then this part and then the face and then this. I already know I'm going to put color for that one. So, no, we did yellow here, yellow here. I'm going to change up the yellow. And I'm going to do... I'm going to do this color again. Oh, you know what? Yep, I'm going to save that one for, this one for his eyes. It's turquoise. Takes care of that. And then, oh, whatever. You guys just want to be on the ground, don't you? You just love being on that ground. I'm going to wait for that to dry a little bit so I can actually touch that portion up. But I think it's coming along nice. I mean, look at that. I'm looking at my screen. It actually makes it look, kind of makes me weirded out because it's like, I see you don't do anything wrong, right? Like, I don't do anything wrong, right? So I'm actually going to work on this real quick. Give this, give it a chance to dry a little bit more. We're going to go ahead and hit get our dark red out. I think that's what I'm going to make his, no, I don't think I'm going to make his hair that color. I think I'm going to do something else for his hair. This is very relaxing. But in a good way. I mean, it's not like so relaxing that you're going to be like, going to sleep. But it's relaxing and energizing for me to do this. I thought that was the glass thing for, you know what, I'm not picking up no darn paintbrushes no more. They want to be on the ground, that's fine. Let them be on the ground. Alright. And I really want to bring this out, so I think I'm going to do that red too. So, crap. Sometimes paint just don't want to be paint. Well, let's take a look at this so far before we get back down into it. This looks, I think, really nice. Don't you guys think? I especially like this. I think it really turned out nice. I might actually think about adding some red into this hair right here a little bit. Just to bring it out so it's a little bit different, because that actually is his hair. Not part of the headdress. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just a little bit of red. Just a little. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Now that this portion right here is dry, well, not dry enough, but we're going to start working on this while that portion dries a little bit more. So I need a very tiny brush. Oh, I already have one, never mind. So, I think I'm going to do this green right here for our little, to bring out the color a little bit. I don't think we actually used this color yet. Oh, we might have. That's fine. You know, I think people like to get in their heads that they can't do this stuff. They can't paint. They can't draw. And my grandma always told me, you know, how would you know if you don't try? You know? So my advice to you guys is don't be intimidated by new after we do that. When it dries. Don't let fear stop you from doing new things, experiencing new things. Like when I went with Austin, I never had a burrito before, and I tried it. It was delicious, even though my stomach did not like me for it. It was delicious. I don't know if it was just like something. It was something new that was wrong with my stomach, or it was because I wasn't feeling the greatest that day, which is probably more plausible the reason why my stomach was just upset. It was just I wasn't feeling the greatest. So while we wait for that little bit to dry so I can do a touch up, we're going to go ahead and do the face. Take care of that. Like, I would not have known if I was actually good at this stuff if my grandma never even told me or got me into this. I just put it down for a long time because I just, more other things kept on popping up. And more things and more things and more things, and I just, it's not that I didn't lose I didn't lose interest in this. It's just I didn't have time. And sadly, sometimes when you're a big boy or a girl, sometimes life takes precedence. I'm gonna have to touch that up too. Is that's just how life rolls sometimes. You gotta take care of life. And I'm sorry guys if I got a little too personal at some portions of this video, but it's just, I think that's kind of how I am when I start painting. I might get a little personal. Man, the odd thing, like in high school, I wasn't really into painting or doing anything artsy because I don't like being restricted to what I'm drawing or what I'm doing. It's like, hey, I want you to do this. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I want to do this. I don't care. It's for your grade. So I didn't really get enjoyment out of doing art for my art class. And not to mention, my sister was a really good artist. So when I went in there, I already had an expectation. The teacher already had an expectation, like, oh, his sister is Megan Marshke, so he's gonna be this, and I was like the furthest thing from what she was. To me, it was like, so it's like this. You work on very hard on a drawing, right? And you think it's good. And you hold it up to the teacher and like, I'm done! Right? And the teacher looks at that and she's like, oh, that looks nice. I'll give you a B. But in reality, she's like, I can't believe this guy's related. I mean, I got away with doing. She told me to do things different than the other kids, other teens. But I was pretty much still restricted to what she wanted to do, and I'd rather have just done what I wanted to do. I swear, these things are getting harder and harder to open every time I close one of them. Oh, okay. I see what I was doing wrong. Okay. Alright. I think I'm figuring this out. Alright, so we're going to do these claws real quick. think we'll probably do the feather a darker gray because we're using light gray for the necklace. Yep, that's dry enough. I can actually touch that up now. It's not a big touch up I have to do. It's just a little one. That's it for that one. I'll check my messages. I actually heard it just go off. For his eyes... What should we do for the eyes, guys? We did light blue, green... You know what? We'll do a lighter blue. Oh, no, I already knew what I was going to do. I was going to do turquoise. Turquoise blue. Okay. I was just making sure it's not the same color we used up top, that's all. Actually, it kind of looks exactly the same. Actually, it's not, because I can actually see it now that the light's hitting it. So, we're good. We are good. Alright. Let that one sit. I need... And we're going to do a darker gray for this feather because we already did light gray on these. So we want to make sure the colors keep on popping out. So let's go ahead and get this going. For his hair, oh hell with it, we're just gonna go yellow. Not this kind of yellow, just bright yellow. little brush again. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Turn it all around. Get our red. Go ahead and finish this up. Almost there, guys. Alright, I'm going to put a little red in here too. Just to bring out some of the color. And then I think we're going to touch up that face a little bit because some of that white is bleeding through. And then we're going to touch up the eyes. And then we're pretty much done, guys. I'm thinking, just for fun, no, I think we'll be fine. I think we've I wouldn't say wasted, but I think we have gotten enough time on this as it is. And I'm happy with it. One more little bit of touch up on this and we're done. We're done with this. Because I accidentally put a little bit too much yellow on the necklace and I didn't want that red. So we're going to go ahead and do this. But trying to do touch up on this, when trying to paint this when you're tilting it like this, is really hard. Alright. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to touch up on this. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there is a little bit of something I need to do. Actually, I think we use dark gray for those. Alright guys, we're done. All done. What do you guys hope you guys enjoy. I know this was a pretty long video. Again guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I thought this turned out pretty nicely. I was thinking about putting like slashes like here, but I think I'll just leave it. And I'm actually seeing another touch-up I have to do. You know the worst thing about artists and painters, and you're never happy with it. There's always something else you got to tinker with. Not good enough. Well, guys, that's it. That's everything in its entirety. I painted it all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought it turned out very nicely. I actually like it. I'm really impressed with it. Let me go ahead and turn it around so you guys can see the back of it. I think it looks really nice on the back. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's it in its entirety. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So tomorrow, you guys have to wait for the next vlog to know what we're gonna do tomorrow. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. It was really enjoyable, really relaxing. The worst thing is, you're never happy with it. There's like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta tinker with this, you gotta tinker with that, you gotta do it. But you know, I'm happy with it. I think I did a very good job. A big thank you to Nerdy Nikki for inspiring me to do this. A big thank you to my buddy Austin for striving me to keep going and doing more and different variety of content. Big thank you to Dynamite Dom for helping me and encouraging me. All of you guys encouraged me. Omega Ace Gaming, thank you guys, all of you guys. Thank you so much for encouraging me and supporting me. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this long video. If you guys make it to the end of this, you guys are amazing. Next time I might actually just stream it versus just making a big long video. But I don't, like I said, for whatever reason my OBS is not capturing gameplay, so I don't know what's going on with it. But maybe one of these days me and Austin can figure this out. Again, I know Austin's gonna be like, okay, don't touch anything anymore. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give this video a like. If you guys want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as a notification bell to be notified anytime I go live on a stream or I make another vlog like this one. But if you guys do me a small favor, just a little one, tiny one, go down in the comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. If there's anything I can do to improve, or if you guys think of a video game I could check out, or if you guys even think of an idea for a vlog. It doesn't have to be video game related. It could be, hey, Wookie, why don't you... Hey, I saw this cool sculpture. What do you think about it? Can you find something like that and paint it? I'm like, yeah. Hey, Wookie, I want to see how you do freehand painting. I'm like, okay. It's probably going to be terrible, but I'll definitely do it for you. Or, hey, Wookie, let's see how you do sculpting or anything like that. I'll do it. I'll absolutely do it. Just anything, guys. If you guys think of anything, any ideas, I can definitely use them. Put those in the comment section below. I love reading you guys' comments. I love reading you guys' ideas. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, wherever you guys are. And I'll see you guys on the next Angry Wookie Show. And a big thank you to Nerdy Nikki. Keep being awesome. I enjoy your art. See ya.